Hello everyone, it's Junie checking in. Happy New Year. Wanted to pull a couple of Gypsy Witch Tarot cards for you guys and see what we get for the new year. If anyone comes in chat, they'll get a free reading. So, I'm trying to figure out the best angle here so you can see the cards. Hey, Suzie Q, Happy New Year, dear. Love ya. Trying to get the best angle to show you guys the cards. Hey, Aggie, Happy New Year. So I wanted to use the Kipper deck and my Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck for you guys and see what we get. So we got Suzie Q in chat first, so we'll do a reading for Suzie Q first. Then we'll do Aggie for the new year. All right, let's see. Find myself on the other phone. Let's see. All right. Yay, okay. So, Suzie Q, let's pull your energy in. See what we get. Really good to see you guys. Did you guys have a good Happy New Year? So with this deck, it's a little bit different than a regular tarot deck. The Kipper deck. So I need to find the main person. They're still lighting off fireworks around here, so you might see fireworks or hear fireworks in the background. And my daughter's having a sleepover, so it might be a little loud in the background. Earlier, it sounded like a herd of elephants in the house, but... All right. The main person. Where's my main person? These are really pretty cards. I actually like these cards, opposed to using just tarot. All right, here is main person. So that's you, Suzie Q. All right, so what we'll do is we'll pull a couple cards. What is above you? What is below you? Past, present, and just pull a couple cards, okay? To see what we get. I hope you guys can see it. If anybody wants to talk in the chat, I'll add you to the list. So far we got Suzie and Aggie. Missy's here, so let's do Missy. Do a reading for Missy. Sweetly's here, so let's do a reading for Sweetly. Okay, so we got Suzie Q, Aggie, Missy, and Sweetly. Happy New Year, Sweetly. All right, let's see what we get. All right, give me Suzie Q's energy. Hey, Missy. Happy New Year, lovely. I'm glad you guys are all here. All right, give me the energy for Suzie Q. What is above Suzie Q? So you're coming out of some sort of grief because it came out in reversed. So to me, you're coming out of some sort of grief for 2025. Were you grieving or were you going through some adversity in 2025. Oh, yes, it's definitely witchcraft mad. It's New Year's Eve. Did you come so we can sacrifice you? Just kidding. Okay. It's too many cards. All right, let's see what's below Suzie Q. What is the energy for below Suzie Q? What is the energy for below? So you are trying to rearrange our, for below you, you got living room. So I look at this card as your safe place. Has someone been staying at your house, Suzie Q, or have you had to make some, your safe place or your immediate area in your home? Have you had to make some type of a change at the house, Suzie Q? Happy New Year, Bev. Do you want to be added to the list? Be on your best behavior, Mad. It's divination, a mantic art. Yes. Hey, Peggy. Happy New Year. All right. Maybe I should write this down so I don't lose track of anybody. All right. So I have Suzie, Aggie, Suzie, Aggie, Missy. Who else came in? Sweetly came in. Who else is in that? Peggy, did you want to have a few cards pulled? Peggy Hancock. Happy New Year, honey. Peggy. And then, who else did we get? Bev. Pull a few cards for, okay. So, Peggy and Bev, you're about, you're like the fifth person on the list, okay? So it'll take some time. Okay, so Suzie Q, you have a good gentleman that's directly surrounding your energy as well. This is someone who is in your life that I would feel would be innovative, very trying to move forward, futuristic maybe, trying to go along with the changes that's happening. This person might be a person that has a good job. This person might be a very loyal person to you because you see the cat. And this can be a person that is wealthy as well. When I see that Leo, well, it just might reminds me of Leo the lion, so I feel like it's a person in power. All right. What is Suzie getting over in her past for 2025? Here I'm dropping cards again. They're flying out. I don't know why my cards fly out. His thoughts. Now I'm going to have to look that one up. You're on someone's mind. His thoughts. Suzie Q. That is card number 16. This card is all about thoughts in any shape or form, thinking about a problem, secret thoughts, uncontrolled thoughts, thoughts you cannot get out of your head. Ah, so Suzie Q, this might be your own thoughts that you can't get out of your own head. Interesting. Okay, so you might come up with ideas or sudden inspirations. Also belong to that category. This is the card lies next to the person, so this card is next to you. Describe the thoughts of the person. He or she thinks, respects of your question. This card defines the character of the person who is educated or gives a lot of thought to the matters at hand And is anything superficial? Okay, so this is you actually having a lot of thoughts. Thoughts about 2025 or 2024, right? It's coming next to you, so you're getting over something, some type of grief or some type of adversity that was in your path. These things, this, whatever this was, is something that you think about often. And I feel like you want to maybe, you know, I know you're into crafts and stuff, but see, with this card, it makes me think that you want to like fix up something with the house, or you're working on something at the house, you're working on crafts at the house. You want to make your home feel more secure and safe. Sorry, I got eggshells up here. Is any of this ringing a bell? You have that effect, don't you? Hubby, 23 years on the 4th. Oh, wow. So all this is resonating? Thank you, Aggie. Yes? Okay, good. Thank you, Missy, for explaining that to Mad. Okay, let's give you an outcome card. Get an outcome card for Suzie Q, 2025. Outcome card for Suzie Q, 2025. Outcome card. Outcome card. Aww. Success and love, and you just said it's your anniversary. So, I mean, this makes me feel like you're wanting to make the home feel more safe, more homey. You know, you're trying to make your comfort zone more comfortable and secure. And this is your outcome card, so this is good. Success and love, and you just said it's your anniversary. What a beautiful outcome card for 2025. That is great. All right, so let's do my next person on the list. We have Aggie, right? Didn't I write this down? Yes, Aggie. All right, Aggie, let's feel your energy for 2025. So here's your main person card. So we're going to do the cards that surround you. Happy New Year, Karen. Karen, do you want to be added to the list? Woohoo! Happy New Year party. Okay, so Karen, I have Suzie, we're doing Aggie, then we have Missy, Sweetly, Peggy, Bev, and then Karen. All right, I gotta make sure I keep an eye on my battery. Okay. All right, what is surrounding Aggie? Give me the energy for Aggie for 2025. What is surrounding Aggie? What is above her? What's below her? What's to the left and what's to the right? Give me the energy for Aggie, please. Energy for Aggie. So what is above you is pleasant information is coming in. It's a little delayed. So you've been waiting to hear a message from someone, but it's a little bit delayed. I feel like this might be medical for you. What's below you? Something with something legal, something with an authority in your life, possibly someone who works for the government, works for could be a governmental building. It doesn't necessarily mean like a judge or a court. This means someone who's like official. So are you waiting? So I guess, Aggie, what I'm asking is, Is there any official documentation that you're waiting for to come in? Hey, the real Gemini, do you want to be added to the list? Woohoo! Happy New Year! We still have Aggie in here. So you're not waiting on any official documentation from medical or someone from the government, someone from housing authority or anything like that. Like some type of official document might be delayed or is coming in. Looks like you just got over an bereavement in 2024. The bereavement card is coming out. Huh. So this is unexpected money coming in. Maybe this is something delayed about unexpected money. Something official, Aggie. I don't know. This is telling me that maybe it's either that for 2024 you didn't get this information and 2025 it's coming to fruition for you. But my overall feel for this reading is that you're going to be getting either extra help with medicine or you're going to be getting extra help through something, through the government. Lots of hope for 2025. So this past year for 2024, this has been a very emotional time, but you know, this is the hope card. There's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of like the bereavement card tried to pop out twice, but it didn't come out. But it was there. It was kind of like hanging out in the background. So to me, I feel like you have gone through some type of bereavement, some type of loss. But now this card is reminding you to always have hope. So let's pull an outcome card for Aggie. I mean, the moon is emotions. There might be a secret coming to light. Maybe whatever this extra help coming in or whatever this... I do feel like you're going to get extra help. That it was hidden from you and maybe now something's going to come to light about it. Your mom is dying. I'm so sorry, Aggie. It definitely have a loss for 2025 that keeps trying to come out. It just did it again. Or a loss for 2025, or you just went through a loss in 2024. Let me see if I can get it to come out. If I can't get it to pop out, I'm going to just lay it flat and pick cards that way. Give me an outcome card for Aggie. Expectations. So again, you're waiting on to get some type of information coming in. I mean, if you look at this, it's a house and kind of like there's like a cracked foundation here. If you see there's like a crack here, there's someone like peeking through the window. So to me, this card is like the foundation or your situation hasn't felt sturdy, right? But something's coming in. There's an expectation coming in that's going to help the situation. At least that's how I look at that card. Let me just double check it and read it. Make sure I'm on the right page. 28. This is another time card which tells you that something might go on for 3 more months. It says that you are wishing for something of either of a material or immaterial nature. So this is kind of like a wish fulfillment card because things have not been good, right? So you're going to go through whatever it is that you're going through, whether that be medical, whether that be emotional, whether that be financial, whatever it is that you're going through. This card is a reminder that it's going to linger for at least 3 to 4 more months and that you're going to be expecting something. This card expresses expectations. Someone is eagerly awaiting or waiting for something without acting or being able to act. This may be a phone call, or you are hoping for positive information to come in. for an apartment, for an appointment, for something that you have been wishing for. This could even be a new location, a new job, or new information coming to light, depending on your question. The card may also ask you to refrain from jumping the gun. Also can be news coming in, like information, like a pregnancy, or like an announcement for your family. So there could be another pregnancy in your family, a baby announcement. So that's good. So there's some good news coming. It's just you're going to have to wait a good 3 or 4 months before it comes to fruition. I do feel like there is going to be an increase of something positive, whether it be an increase of money or the situation that you're in is going to be less expensive or something. And this card is to remind you to always keep hope, Aggie. No matter how grim or how desperate the situation is, just be a big dreamer, okay? Have hope that things will get better for 2025. Okay, I hope that resonated. All right, let's do next person on our list. I think it's Missy, right? Yes. All right, so we got Aggie. And now let's do Missy. Okay. Mostly concerned about money and career. Okay. All right. I like using this deck. I don't usually use it that much, so I kind of wanted to just use it to see. I don't know. If I like it, I'll use it more often in our readings. It's just a fun little deck. Yeah, Kipper. The Kipper deck. All right. All right, so you got the same thing with as Aggie. The good news is coming that, there's going to be an announcement either within your family. There's going to be an announcement with a job, an announcement with a situation that you've been waiting on. And it will come to fruition within 3 or 4 months after receiving this card. Some type of an announcement. So that's good. And that's above your head. That's directly above your head. So that's going to definitely affect you. This news coming in, it's going to be good news. And I feel like, because when you look at the house, if you look at the house, there's all these cracks in it. And I feel like things have not been steady, right? Like things that, like the foundation has been a little shaky, right? Same with Aggie, like the foundation is a little shaky, but something good is coming in for sure. What is below Missy? What is below Missy? What is below Missy's feet? A long way. So it's interesting because you're a trucker, and like a long way, like to me, that's like a long journey. Like you've been on a long journey, and that journey is now beneath your feet. And I don't know if any of you guys know this about Missy, but she just recently quit trucking, and now that's below your feet. So, and your faith, your foundation is going to get stronger. Your health, I feel like, is going to get stronger. It just seems like it's taken such a long way for you to get here, but you're getting here, and I to me, this is a metamorphosis, kind of a journey type of a thing, right? To me, looking at this card, and it's beneath you. So you've gone through a metamorphosis. It's a long journey. It's a long, hard road, Literally, you're a trucker, so it's been a long, hard road, a long journey, but it's beneath you now. So, so in the past, I feel like you've experienced something has been taken from you. So this is like a thief in the night. Someone coming in. This could be emotional thief. This could be a physical theft. I don't know if any of your information got stolen in 2024, or if you went through something like that. Maybe you ran into a person that betrayed you, and you feel like they took something from you. Does that ring a bell? Your sanity, yes, mine too. It's been gone for a while. Hey, Mem Jeans, did you want to get added to the list, honey? I have to plug in my charger here. Hold on, I'm sticking the charger in, you guys, so I don't lose you. Like I always lose you guys. I always end up hanging up on you. I can't get it to sit up straight now. Okay. Okay. All right. So, okay, Mem Jeans, I'll add you to the list. Mem Jeans. So there's 5 people ahead of you, honey. All right. And we're just doing it with the Kipper deck. Just pulling a few cards for the year, this past year and this new year coming up. All right. Thank you, Aggie. All right. What is Missy's present situation? It's directly in front of her. Hold on, my cat is choking. Luna, are you okay? Luna! Kitty, kitty! What is directly in front of Missy? Oh. So I feel like your husband is directly in front of you, and that, these 2 cards came out together. So I'm not sure if your husband might be in a better, I know he just recently changed positions. You both changed positions. So to me, this is your husband doing something better for himself. And there might be a female that's pretty well off that enters your life and really makes a change for the better. I mean, I don't feel like this card is like cheating or anything like that. I mean, I feel like this is very positive energy. There is a female that's new to you and your husband, and is going to help you guys get out of probably the trucking situation, or the situation that you've been in. Just that there'll be a very positive influence on probably both of you, because see, I have you and your husband directly next to each other, right? On this reading. So to me, I feel like this is a person that is going to be a positive influence on your marriage, on your job, and your whole situation. So I don't know if there's a female that's recently come come into you and your husband's lives, but I feel like it's a positive person. She's older. She's wiser. She's not too old. But she's very successful. She knows what she's doing. You know? She definitely knows what she's doing. So your outcome card, I got a good gentleman. So these are positive people that are surrounding you, Missy. This is a gentleman in power. To me, this is someone that's, could be an authority figure, could be a boss. That's also a male. So I have a positive woman in your life and also a positive man that's innovative. You know, he thinks he's forward thinking. He wants to move forward. He's going to help you guys move into the future, right? Because to me, like, this is like futuristic. And he's loyal. Very interesting cards. So I do feel like for your outcome card, the good gentleman is card number 5. Let me read that to you. This is an important person card. This man has an influence. He is older and very mature for his age. He has your best interest at heart. It may represent a father, an older brother, or a grandfather, an uncle or an acquaintance, someone that you work with, a boss. He has a lot of power and strength, and he's able to make a positive change in your life. Interesting. He only becomes a fighting lion in order to help protect you from others. If others are attacking you, this lion will protect you. So this is a protective gentleman as well. You know, maybe it's your dad, like, looking after you as well from beyond. I mean, it does kind of give me, like, that father figurely thing that's protecting you, you know? That lion protecting you, that fire sign. This also can be, this could be, I'm just going to let you see it in the booklet, so I'm not making it up, okay? He only becomes a fighting lion in order to help you if others attack you. The good gentleman represents the partner for male, even homosexuals. If you know any homosexuals in your life, this is someone that is protective of you. You use this card, main person for yourself. So that's very interesting. And I do feel like something was taken from you in 2024. Somebody betrayed you or took something from you, or you feel like did you dirty, right? Like somewhere in 2024 somebody did you dirty, but you're surrounding yourself with much better people. I really feel like. There you go. Well, they're protective of you. I do too. I'm very protective of my friends. Okay, so let's see who is next. I think we have Sweetly next. Sweetly, are you here? Oh, you're welcome. This is fun. I'm glad we did this. All right, Sweetly. Hey, little Miss Sharon, do you want to be added to the list, honey? Am I missing anyone? Sorry, because when I'm reading the cards, I can't really see. Little Miss Sharon. Happy New Year, little Miss Sharon. Hope Floats. Yeah, I know. It's good to see you, Hope Floats. Did you want to, did you want me to add you to the list? Hope Floats and little Miss Sharon? There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people ahead of you. I'll put you down. Hopefully we can get to everybody. And little Miss Sunshine. Or Little Miss Sharon. I'm sorry. Little Miss Sharon. All right. So let's work on Sweetly. And then it will be Peggy, Bev, Karen, Mem Jeans, Hope Floats, and Little Miss Sharon. And then we'll be done. Okay. You too. All right, so Sweetly, if Sweetly's still in chat. All right, Sweetly. Sweetly, are you here? You feel the energy for Sweetly. Yay, Little Miss Sharon. All right. Give me the energy for Sweetly. Hey, Sweetly. You're next. I'm doing you now, honey. Oh, you have to go to bed? I was going to do you right now. Is that okay? Or do you want me to just do it and then you can watch it tomorrow when it posts? Okay. So I'm doing you right now, Sweetly. All right, let's feel the energy for Sweetly. So I'll focus on Sweetly. But I'm going to just kind of spread some sage. Good vibes in here for 2025. Woohoo! 2025! All right. Get some energy Sweetly. Tune in Sweetly, please. Great happiness is coming for 2025 that's above you. So it looks like there's been a little bit of financial loss for 2025 that's beneath your feet. I don't know if you can see the cards. So things are going to get better for 2025, I believe. And I'm not sure. I mean, this kind of looks like a gambling card, like people gambling. I don't feel like you're a gambler. What I feel like is that maybe you took a risk with some money or you took a risk on somebody. But that's going to turn around because it's beneath your feet. Oh, that card went flying. So for 2024, did you do any traveling for 2024? Did you go anywhere? So in front of you, I have some unexpected money coming in. So there was some loss of money, and then you're going to try to regain it, or your things are going to become more stable. Looking at this, either someone you know went on a journey, or you went on a journey. Is any of this ringing a bell? You moved a couple of road trips last year. Okay, so that's what it is. So that's behind you. The journey is behind you. And why do I feel like it was kind of sad and gloomy on one of these trips? I feel like, is moving stressful to you? Maybe this trip ended up saving you money in the long run. Did you take a gamble on one of these trips and you might have lost a little money, but you're going to gain that back? And I feel like you might be meeting with someone. There's some loyalty here. I got the dog of loyalty. This is a couple that's meeting. I mean, it could be just meeting with friends, girlfriends, guy friends, meeting with family, getting out and being a little bit more social. I feel like you haven't been social looking at this. But you are going to be more social. You got ill. Horrible year for 2024. Good night, Missy. Thank you for being here, honey. Love you. Sleep well. So I feel like where you are now, are you meeting new people? Getting out a little bit more sweetly? You haven't been social at all. Well, with this card for 2025, you are going to become more social. So let's read what that is. It's, number 4. This card clearly speaks of happiness and harmony. The key word is the context are communication, giving and receiving, meeting up with friends and relatives, as well as socializing more. So I do think that you are going to come out of this kind of like somber journey. I mean, it looks like somebody who is traveling, but he's not happy about it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like 2024 has some sadness, gloom. But this is you getting out and being more social. It says, you know, if it's a professional setting or a professional area, it's about teamwork and projects. Cooperation, either working with, you know, negotiating or cooperation with neighbors, people in your family, people that you work with, people that you're friends with. Furthermore, this card indicates that the need to apply your intelligence or your intelligence itself. If the card lies to the right of the person, which yours was, it's basically, it's the outcome card, so it's in front of you. So it can mean other people have helped you in an emergency situation. So maybe, you know, you might have someone that might try to help you for 2025. Probably may have been helping you through 2024, like towards the end of 2024 as well. If you've given your support to others in difficult situations, then the card appears to the left of the person. So, yeah. So, because this is the outcome card, I feel like you've also helped others, but someone has helped you. I'm not really sure what that's about, but you are going to be getting more support for 2025 for sure, and you will become more social. Yes, I hope you do too. And it seems like with this card, for an outcome card, that you will. All right, so let's do the next person. All right, so we have Sweetly's done. All right, let's do Peggy. Okay, so it will be Peggy, Bev, Karen, Mem Jeans, Hope Floats, and Little Miss Sharon. And then we'll be done. Hey, Suzie Q. Absolutely, this is magic. I just got done turning everybody into a toad in the chat. You missed it. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm doing Bev, right? Yes, Bev. All right, Bev, are you here? Getting ready to do your reading, honey. Yay, Bev! All right. Give me the energy for Bev, please. Just kind of clear the energy. All right. So above you is your thoughts. And because these thoughts are above your head, I would say that they're pretty intense. For 2024, Maybe you were expecting a change for 2024 and it didn't come along. I'm not sure if you know anybody who's in the military. Bev, do you know anyone in the military? Yes? Hey, Whistle. Happy New Year, Whistle. Did you want to get added to the list, Whistle? You can be my last person that I add. Let's see. Bev. Yes, so you do know somebody in the military. Okay, so to me this is something, there was a change. You were expecting a change, the change didn't happen, or you were expecting something in 2024, but I feel like what you've been waiting for might just happen for 2025. So there was a change, but it came out in reverse, and it came next to this military person. And that is, you know, kind of behind you, to the left of you. You have a lot of thoughts on your mind. I mean, this card is like someone that's up in their head. I would say heavy thoughts on your mind. All right. What's beneath Bev? What is beneath her feet? What is beneath Bev's feet? A little child. Maybe a grandchild. Is there any children in your life, Bev? GQ, did you want to be added to the list, or are you going to keep asking if this is magic? I'm trolling the account. I'm trolling my chat. Like a weirdo. High honors beneath your feet. A child, high honors. Is any of this ringing a bell, Bev? I've never done a reading for you, so I'm really not sure. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Yes, I'll add you to the list. All right. Whistle while you lurk. Yay. Okay. Two grand brats. Well, one of them's very smart. One of these kids is going to be gifted with high honors, or maybe that has to do something with the military. So beneath your feet, you have your grandchildren. So it can be part of your foundation, or it's kind of, you know, beneath you. So it's, and there's honors. So I would say you got something heavy on your mind. A change is coming. Somebody with something in the military. Something with the grandkids. Something with high honors. Okay, let's see what's in front of you. What is directly in front of her? Work. So this could be you getting something positive coming in at work. That's a great card to get. I mean, this is like the hard work is paying off, and then there's high honors. But I mean, this card came out with the grandkids, so I can't dismiss that there might be something with high honors with the grandkids, and that or that you're going to get high honors with work. I mean, I could put this together too, really. Right? Very positive cards, but even though this all looks very positive, you still have a lot on your mind. There's something heavy on your mind. Every day that you look in the mirror, you think this. Every day that you look in the mirror, you're thinking this. Is any of this ringing a bell? Bev, were you in court? You're retired. So your hard work is paid off. Were you in court for anything, or were you expecting any court paperwork or something from the government? Did you have a dispute that you thought maybe you were going to have to handle something legally? Maybe, I'm not sure. I just saw it try to come out twice, so that's why I'm asking. It hasn't popped out, but it's there. Always, yes, definitely. Interesting. Well, if there is something with court, for your outcome card, I got unexpected money. Bottom of the deck, I have false person and a thief, but still receiving a gift. You know what? Your cards are weird. Let me just... I feel like I might need to pull a tarot card. Because I just... Unexpected money coming in. Hard work paying off. High honors with a grandchild. Something about a military person. A change is coming. Heavy thoughts on your mind. Unexpected money. Let's just read what that is for your outcome card. A sudden, unforeseen joy over money which you did not expect. Usually this money is earned mostly by working hard, but sometimes also given. Such a bonanza could be a pay raise you did not expect. A gratification, a bonus, a nice Christmas allowance, something like that. Something with stocks or profits or insurance money. Something that you've been waiting for a long time could come to fruition. So this could also be just like good news coming in. However, this card does not always have to do with money. Although it may represent a wealthy man, the card also stands for contacts and general business matters. Maybe there's something with your retirement. Huh. I'm just going to pull a moon card for you. I know I'm doing an extra step here because I'm trying to just kind of be generic with everyone, but I just want to just... What is up with Bev's cards? Can you give me an outcome card to sum up all of Bev's cards? So they're kind of like a little all over the place, but let's just see if we can get an outcome card here for Bev. All right, so waxing moves, something that you're gaining momentum. So, I mean, this card matches with the rest of the reading. So, that's my husband up there snoring so loud. He's so loud. Let's see. Waxing move. Okay. During the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of, though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet. This is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building too. Where do you want to go, and do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. You are headed in the right direction. This is a moon that is full of potential and any dream that you have it could possibly come true. So that's good. Very, very positive cards. Very good for 2025. Yay, Bev. Good for you. Let's see. Had the wealthy man but told him to leave because he didn't like my cats. Oh, yeah, he's got to go. That is a big red flag, Bev. Never date a man that doesn't like cats. I mean, if they're allergic or, they have some medical condition to hate cats, but even if they're allergic, they should still respect and honor and love cats. If a man hates a cat, that is a pure indication that they do not like an independent creature. That something within them is fighting. The feminine side of a cat is very... a cat doesn't need us. Okay, there's a very big difference between the loyalty of a dog. You can tell a dog what to do. You can tell a dog to sit, give paw, lay down, be still. You can't tell a cat what to do. A cat wants to be with us. They want to spend their life with us because they want to, but they don't have to. They don't really need us. And you really figure out a lot about a man if they don't like cats and they're mean to cats or they disrespect cats. It can tell you a lot that they're probably got some narcissistic trait to them. If they're allergic, that's one thing, but you want to have a man that has respect for a cat, especially a cat, but all animals really, but mostly the cat, because it's a very spiritual symbol of a female being independent and thinking for herself. And it's a red flag if they don't like cats, to me. It's like major red flag. Okay, who's next on my list? Karen. All right, so we just did Bev. Let's do Karen. I feel like I'm screaming. I don't know why. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope I'm not too loud. All right. Not my dog. He does what he wants. He is smart, but won't listen to me. Did the dog come back, Gemini? Yes. Yeah, and horse. Oh my gosh, you have a horse. I love horses. I swear. I skipped you, Peggy? Shit. Did I? I think I did. Oh, shit. I did skip you, didn't I, Peggy? Did I skip Peggy? Okay. So we'll do Peggy and then we'll do Karen. Okay. All right, Peggy, you're next then. Yes, sea whistle. It's a red flag. If a man doesn't like a cat, it's a red flag. I mean, like I said, there's always, if they're allergic or they have some weird allergy or fear, but even if they have a fear or if they're allergic, they still should honor that feline, honor that cat. They're truly amazing. They independently choose to love us and stay with us. And the truth is that they could walk out that door and survive on their own and kill mice out in the alley. They don't really need us to survive. They choose to be with us. A dog, you can't throw a dog out in the wilderness. They'll probably die. They'll starve to death, right? Once they've been domesticated, it's really hard for them to go back to that wild, taking care of themselves, right? But a cat can. A cat doesn't really need us, but they choose to be with us. And that's the bond. That's the bond between a human and a feline. Okay. Yes, I'm doing Peggy now. Let's see. I'm doing Peggy, then Karen. So it's Peggy, Karen, Mem Jeans, Hope Floats, Little Miss Sharon, and then Whistle. Guys, keep me organized, okay? Because I get really distracted. So Peggy, Karen, Mem Jeans, Hope Floats, Little Miss Sunshine, and Whistle. Did I add the real Gemini? Did you want to have a reading too, the real Gemini? Can't remember. Did I add you? Did you want a reading tonight? Did the dog come back though? Yeah, cats are pure souls. Like children, yep, and dogs. Did you want me to add you? No, Betsy didn't come back. So is Betsy still lost? All right, I'm gonna tomorrow I'll reach out to you and we'll try to do a chart and a map. Okay, did you want me to add you to the list, Gemini, after Whistle? Yeah. Did I keep calling you Miss Sunshine? I'm sorry if I do. It's a habit. You are little Miss Sharon, but I'm sure you are a Sunshine. Okay, so we are doing Peggy. We tune into Peggy's energy. All right, let's do Peggy's energy. Incense going here. Prayer for the cards. I ask God to protect the cards and that they're only used to bring positive information and the information that you guys seek. These cards are only used for good intentions. You're welcome. Yeah. Schizophobia. All right, so Peggy. Peggy, Karen, Mem Jeans, Hope Lopes, Little Miss Sharon, and then Whistle, and then the real Gemini. Okay. Tune into Peggy. Give me the energy for Peggy, please. Spirit, looking for energy for Peggy. This is the first time I've ever done a reading for you, Peggy. Okay, so above your head, I have something about work in reverse, and then you being at home, wanting to feel safe at home, wanting your four walls that surround you to feel more secure and safe. Something's up with work, and it's above your head, so you're really thinking about work. Do you work? Beneath Peggy's feet. What is beneath Peggy's feet? You're not working, Peggy? So there's lack of income? You know a wealthy person, but you're not in touch with them right now? Any of that ring a bell? She would be feminine, a female. So there's lack of work. Are you retired? And you're lacking funds to fix up the house? Is that kind of what I'm feeling here. Could be that you're not working or you're retired. But you might be lacking the funds to fix up your four walls, where your safe place, your security, your home life. Something with money with the home. Does any of that ring a bell? Hey. No, I am taking care of my husband, that on his legs. Okay. Is there something about the house where you're lacking funds to make the house more comfortable for him then? There's something about this card basically represents your home, where you sit the most, or, making your home as comfortable as possible for someone, but there's a lack of funds to make the home feel safe for you or feel safe for him. There is a wealthy woman. There is someone in your life. Could be a mother-in-law, a family member, where you feel like they should be helping, but they're not. And you're thinking to yourself, they're doing well, but you're kind of struggling. It's kind of what I'm feeling. I don't know. Let me just keep pulling cards. You rent, okay. So, did you expect to hear some type of news in the past, but it didn't come in? Or you did get the news? That could be you did get the news. Again, to me, this is like the foundation of the home, your safe place, your security, the four walls that surround you. Maybe news. Getting news. It could be, there might have been a birth announcement. There might have been unexpected news that came in 2024. Good night, Bev. Thanks for being here, honey. Okay, what is directly in front of Peggy? What is directly in front of Peggy? Directly in front of Peggy. What is directly in front of Peggy? So there's hope. So you have hope here. I mean, this is a beautiful card for what's in front of you. 36. The general statement of this card is positive. It shows an improving situation. So either your husband's leg is going to be improving. Maybe that's kind of why I'm getting this, like, the security of your home. You're going to feel more comfortable in your own home. Maybe things aren't going to be so stressed at home. This card represents your big dreams and your big hopes. Those are the wishes and dreams that you are firmly established are in your soul, which is also represented by this card. However, it also shows another aspect of idle pipe dreams, illusion. In this respect, the card becomes a warning card, perhaps even a warning against drugs or alcohol, since they also are kind of an illusion. This card can also stand for deception and excessive expectations. It represents spirituality and encourages you to attend the essentials of your life to improve yourself. So, this card is positive because it's showing up in front of you. So, how I'm looking at it is that something that you've been wishing for, I feel like this could be a wish fulfillment card, something that you've been emotional about is going to come to fruition for 2025. However, if there is any addiction surrounding you, if there are, if someone you know is struggling with addiction, you know, this can kind of be like a reality check card. And, you know, it's a reminder to depend upon your spirituality to get you through certain hard times. I mean, this is, if you look at it, it's like a huge waterfall falling down. That is emotion. That's some type of emotions, okay? Whenever you see water in any cards, it's usually the flow of emotions. And this is a damn waterfall. So this is some pretty strong emotions that you've had, that you've had to face, right? You've had to face some strong emotions. Hi, Victor. He lost his leg 5 years now. Is he struggling with losing that leg? I mean, that's something that you never really get over. I mean, but I mean, how is he spiritually? I mean, see, this could be like how this is like above your head here, the work in reverse, and how you're trying to maintain the security of your home and the safety of your home. And it sounds like to me that you're doing this by yourself, and it's not conducive. It's not an ideal situation. You said that you're taking care of a family member, that your husband that lost his leg. So, you know, there is some, it's not a conducive situation. It's not an idea, you know, situation for you to feel completely secure in the home, that you want to do all the things that you want to do, but you're dealing with somebody who's disabled. So there's things that maybe you want to do in the home that you would like to do in the home, even though you rent. Regardless if you rent, you can still do things to make the house feel more homey and secure and safe. And this might be something that you're kind of struggling with. And this can be an overwhelming of thoughts. So your outcome card is your emotions. You're having gloomy thoughts for your outcome card. Is any of this... Hey, Brooke. Happy New Year, Brooke. Good to see you. You don't feel appreciated? So this is kind of like your gloomy thoughts then. So I feel like he needs to be more spiritual as well. I feel like he's going through something, but his mental state or his situation is affecting your mental state as well. So the gloomy thoughts for the outcome card. I'm going to pull a Moonology card on you as well, because I feel like, you know, like there's parts of this reading that you're getting, but there's other parts that you're just not. For gloomy thoughts, let me just read to you the outcome of it. I mean, it basically is kind of self-explanatory. If you have felt like giving up, don't. Okay, Peggy? Look at the card. There's the guy, he's on a cliff, there's the water. There's a lot of emotion here. So you have a lot of emotion going into 2025. If you have felt that you're not needed here, you are needed here. And you are always needed in my group. You know, we love you and we want you to be part of our group and our family. So, if these thoughts ever become too overwhelming, don't ever hesitate to reach out and get some help. You can message me on Messenger. I have Messenger now on Facebook. I'm just figuring out how to use all this stuff. So let's also pull out a Moonology card for an outcome card. Yes, Peggy, I feel like these are some really deep emotions that you're feeling. And for that to show up as your outcome card, you know. So you're not alone, Peggy. You're always loved and welcomed here, okay? And I know it's hard. I know you're going through some type of hardship and emotional. It's heavy emotions. And it's all surrounding your four walls. These emotions are affecting your home life. All right, so give me an outcome card for Peggy. Give me an outcome card for Peggy for 2025. What should Peggy look forward to for 2025? Outcome card for Peggy. Surrender to the divine, the full moon card. Such a beautiful card. One second, let me find it. I don't know why they don't have these moon cards numbered. Because you got to go through the whole thing. One second. Can't find it. Surrender to the divine. All right. Finally found it. Sorry it took so long. It's a big book. Okay. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to your mind. Agreed? But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head. A point of conclusion or a turning point for you. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of an emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface. No matter when in the moon cycle you've pulled this card, matters will soon conclude and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep your cool and allow the events to unfold naturally. I am getting the answers that I need in time. Attune your energy to the moon. Additional meanings for this card is a wish you've made may be about to come true. It's make or break time. This could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release this negative energy. When the full moon fills up, it's filling up of these emotions, and then it releases and it let goes, right? Because it fills up and then it waxes and wanes. It goes away. All right? So it's telling you that, you may need to, there's been a sense of urgency or sense of madness in the air, and then it's time to let go and breathe out. It's time to let go of the past and move on. The full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a powerful card for you. The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon. And pulling this card at a time of the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. So we just had a Capricorn new moon as well. So it's time for all of us to get down to business, right? That's kind of the new moon energy. Getting down to business, getting down to brass tacks. All right. I hope that helped you, Peggy. I hope all of this kind of resonated with you. Yeah, you're not alone. You're here with us. We're here for you, Peggy. Okay. All right. So after Peggy, who is next on my list? Let's see. So we did Peggy, we did Bev, now we have Karen. Is Karen still in chat? So we have Karen, Mem Jeans, Hope Floats, Little Miss Sharon, Whistle While You Work, and The Real Gemini. Brooke, did you want me to pull some cards for you? And then I'm probably gonna... Oh, you're welcome, Peggy. We love you, honey. So it would be Karen, Mem Jeans, Hope Floats, Little Miss Sharon, Whistle, Why You Lurk, The Real Gemini, and Brooke. Okay. All right. All right. Let's tune into Karen. Spray some sage. Clear that energy. All right. All right, let me tune into you, Karen. I kind of like using this little Kipper deck. Yes, it is. The true crime rabbit hole is endless. All right. Tell me about Karen's energy. What's going on with Karen? 2024, 2025. Tell me what's going on. What's above her, what's below her, what's behind her, what's in front of her, what's her outcome. So what's constantly on your head is loss. And we've talked about this before. There is 2 deaths that have directly affected Karen. So that's showing up in her reading. 2 grieving. You're still grieving. And this is constantly on top of your thoughts. It's always in your head. The loss of your father and your fiance is constantly on your mind. Okay, these thoughts for 2024 were difficult for you. They've lingered. These thoughts have been gloomy. You've even thought of your mental health. A very difficult emotional time, and it's still on your mind. It's always in your head. Am I kind of hitting the nail on the head here, Karen? So far. What's beneath Karen's feet? What's beneath Karen's feet? So, things have not been successful in love either. I'm curious, in 2024 or maybe even the year before, did you try to talk to someone else, but it didn't work out, Karen? So you're definitely got, like, your love life is on hold. I would say for this card, like your love life is on hold. It's kind of like you're looking at your love life. It's like part of your past. Part of your past is not being successful in the love area. Something didn't work out. And, well, I mean, it could be because your fiance passed away. I mean, of suspicious circumstances. So that's probably why you're getting this card. What is directly in front of Karen? What is directly in front of Karen? What's in front of Karen? So there is someone helping you right now. I feel like it's a man in your life. Don't feel like because you got, like, it's not a love interest, but I feel like there is a good man in your life that was helping you. But has something happened with this man where you feel like he was helping you, but now he's not helping you? He was helping you, and now something's not right with the way that he was helping you. Is that... You haven't thought of anyone? Yeah. That's how I look at mine in the past, yeah. So, Karen, are you doing okay with where you're living at right now, I guess? Was there like an agreement that you had with a gentleman that you were living with, or people that you were staying with? Because the last time I talked to you, you said something about you moved. It must have been with a gentleman. But it has something come... Is everything still okay with where you're living at? Just be careful, because there might be an expectation where you're living at with this gentleman that you're living with or living near, or there's a gentleman that has helped you. There's someone in your life that has helped you, and just be careful, because just make sure that you guys communicate a lot and that you're on the same page. You know, that there's boundaries set, or that you have respect for one another, because he's coming out in reverse. So I feel like just be careful, because he does want to help you, but there might be just some tension there, or something weird. Just, there is a gentleman in your life that wants to help you, and I would say that he's wealthy. I would say that he's probably maybe not wealthy, but he's stable. This is a stable man in your life. Does any of this ring? Okay, because this is a good gentleman. But he's coming out in reverse. So, and he's directly in front of you. So this is someone that, to me, how I'm looking at it is that he wants to help you, but there might be an expectation that, you know, just make sure you guys are on the open communication, and that, you know, you guys respect each other's boundaries. For your outcome card, I got unexpected money coming in, Karen. Which is good, right? I mean, something that you weren't expecting might be coming to fruition. It doesn't have to be money. It can be good news coming in. I think you got a card similar to that the last reading that we did. Such as, you know, it could be pay. It could be something with your disability. It could be maybe money that was held up somewhere in an account. Might be finally released to you. Maybe something with all these houses. I'm not sure. But there's going to be some good news coming in. And it's going to be kind of unexpected for 2025. So you will get good news coming in. Let's just pull a moon card for you as well for an outcome card. Give me an outcome card for Karen. Give me an outcome card for So it's time to take action. So Aries, new moon. So that is a new step in a positive direction. It's a great card for 2025. That's, you know, Aries is, well, you have Aries. Don't you have Aries in your chart? I think you have Aries on your rising sign, if I remember. So this is passions, desires. What are you fighting for? Why are you here, right? Putting your best face forward. That's all Aries. Putting yourself out there again. And which I know it's been hard. So this is, you know, reminding you it's time to take action. The flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons you. You're on the right track. Drawing this card is a super possibility. Positive sign if there is something you want to happen in your life. Take this card is a big yes from the universe. So if you've been thinking about doing something, this is the time to do it. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So to be reborn, same thing with the new moon, is to be renewed. New moon is, you know, coming up with ideas and putting them into fruition and making these ideas come to fruition and putting them into action. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you're on your way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for, but not hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever you endeavor you're asking about. The caution, don't go too fast, and don't ever forget your manners. Treat people well as you charge towards your goals. You'll create much better karma for yourself. So be careful to not be too aggressive around people, basically. Don't even think about giving up, okay? This card is reminding you to keep fighting and don't give up, Karen. Avoid being brash right now. Think of a 12-month plan. Think of that, you know, because Aries is the god of war. He's strategic. He's going to want you to have a game plan. He's going to want you to have a battle plan. He's no joke, okay? He's going to be like, don't go in there all half-cocked, or don't go in there all half-assed. Like, have a game plan and get your shit together, then go in. That's kind of Aries, right? That's that feeling. All right? So that's a very powerful card for you. I hope it gives you, you know, more passions and desires to keep fighting. Keep fighting what you're fighting for, Karen. Okay. Let's see who is next after Karen. Mem Jeans. Mem Jeans, are you still in the chat, honey? I hope that helped, Karen. Yes, yay, Mem Jeans. Okay. All right. Okay, Mem Jeans, let's feel your energy for a little bit of 2024 and 2025. What is directly above Mem Jeans' head? You tune into Mem Jeans. All right, so directly above your head, I have children. I have success in love and that you are getting released or you feel like imprisonment. So this is a positive love card, but maybe you're feeling a little stuck. Something with children. So directly above your head, I have a relationship. I have it feeling kind of trapped or feeling kind of restricted. So a love relationship, feeling a little restricted, and then I have children directly above your head. That sound, just let me know if I'm on the right path, because I'll keep shuffling. Does that sound right? Okay. All right. Okay. Tune into you, Mem Jeans. What's going on? What happened in 2024? You got sad news in 2024? Or you're just getting out of sad news. I feel like you did get some sad information, but you're coming out of it. Was this person... This is a difficult one. Okay, so there is somebody of an authority. Someone... Could be a public official. Could be... someone in authority, someone who, like a will, like a lawyer. Any of this ringing a bell? Like, tell me I'm on the right track, because not, my intuition's a little off then, but I feel like it's not. I just need to connect these dots. Sad news, something with either like an accountant, a lawyer, someone who works for the courts you've been in contact with, and it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. I feel like this should be over here. This needs to be here. It didn't go the way you wanted it to go. Is any of that ringing a bell? I hope so. No? Did you get any sad news for 2024? What's directly in front of Mem Jeans? What's in front of Mem Jeans? Somebody, military person, someone in power, losing power. Beneath your feet is feeling sad, having dark thoughts. I have a child. I have a happy relationship. I do feel like there is it doesn't have to be a love relationship. There could just be there is a positive connection in your life. There is a relationship in your life that is positive. And there might be a child somewhere involved in this, but you're also in a very stuck situation. There was some sad news for 2024. I do feel like there's somebody in power here. There's some type of official in your life, whether they deal with paperwork for court, whether they work for the government, whether they study law, or they do something with law enforcement, or they do something with like a clerk, like a court clerk, or an official clerk for something. Is any of this ringing a bell? Trouble with your younger daughter. Is your younger daughter dealing with any court stuff? Mem Jeans? Somebody of an authority to her? There's some type of documentation with someone in authority, whether that be a lawyer, an accountant, a judge, or a court clerk official. Something like that. And it's really, it's emotionally draining for you. There's something emotionally draining for you, and you want to put it under your feet. You want to get over this, but I feel like you're struggling stepping over this. Dark thoughts, emotions, gloomy thoughts, worry. You worry. There's worrying thoughts that is below, like under your feet. You're always trying to get over it, but you can't step over it. She's going the wrong path. Did she get in trouble? I mean, this could be this person in these people in authority, okay, might deal with paperwork like CPS, something like that. I mean, this is like somebody official has gotten involved, probably with this child and your daughter or something. I'm not sure, and it makes you sad. You know, this is someone who has sad news, gloomy thoughts. I have a child, maybe a young child. It's all directly affecting you. You're raising her daughter. Are you raising your daughter? Are you raising her daughter with your husband? You're in a relationship with someone? She was on drugs. Okay. So see, these two cards came out together. Child and that you're in a committed relationship. But then I also got the imprisonment card. So either you're feeling kind of stuck in a situation where it's not an idea situation, but you're making the best of it. This is sad for you. You're sad for the child. Obviously, if your daughter is struggling with drugs. I feel like there might be somebody official involved in this. I could be wrong. And these are really dark, gloomy emotions. I mean, look at all that water in this card. I mean, that is like you are just looking out into a sea of emotions that's under you, and it's really hard to get out from underneath of it. Let's see. Let's pull an outcome card for you. Married 30 years. Wow. Give me an outcome card for Mem Jeans. So at least I'm on the right track and this is resonating with you. For Mem Jeans. Well, dropped them. So this is you communicating. So this is you meeting, maybe having a meetup. Now, do you allow your daughter to see this child? I mean, because this is like meeting is, do you allow her to have custody at all? This could be you communicating with someone about this child, or that you yourself are going to get out more and be a little bit more outgoing, meeting friends and being a little bit more, you know, trying to get... I do feel like there is some type of you feeling trapped. And maybe you're going to start for 2025 getting out more and being a little bit more social. I mean, I know that you're raising this child, but don't forget about your own social life and the things that you need to do too, right? Yes, but 5 kids, the youngest is always doing stupid things. Yeah. Yes, but only my house. Yeah. Hi, Corey. So, what the hell does that mean? So I feel like, you know, you are very busy with this child and you're trying to do the right thing, but I still feel like don't ignore your social life. Don't ignore your friends, you know, your other family members. Other people need you too in your family. So to be a little bit more social, get out and network more. All right, let's pull an outcome card out. Let's see. The Moonology cards. These cards kind of stick. It's really weird. Adjustments are required. So adjustments are required. $36. Okay. All right, so this is your card. Adjustments are required for your outcome. Okay, think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about, now be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is in the forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention. So I might not have read that very well, but I don't know if you can see how they said like a quote unquote crisis now, which will remind you what you want and what is time to let go. So pay attention. So attuned to the moon, I am reevaluating the situation. Additional meanings for this card. Your life may be out of balance, and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move this situation forward. The teaching of this card is at the time of the third quarter moon, we know where we have been. But where are we going? The moon is half moon and slipping away from us as she catches less and less light, moving towards her full disappearance of a new moon. It's time of falling away and time to reevaluate. No matter when you draw this card, the teaching is to release and start to trust again. So I know that you said that your daughter is on drugs, but I mean this could be a time for healing. Really, it could be. That, you know, you have to make some adjustments, but it is a time for releasing and healing, and that something is coming. There's something in the works for 2025 for you, for sure. Okay. I hope that helped, Mem Jeans. Yeah. Drugs is terrible. I mean, it's kind of like a vicious cycle, you know, and addiction is so common. It's more common than we think. And it's one of them, it's all in the, it's physical addiction, it's a mental addiction, it's very difficult and destroys families, destroys lives, and my heart goes out to you. I've been there, I've done it. My husband has dealt with addiction for years because of depression. It's very hard. Okay, so we're here for you, Mem Jeans, honey, okay? All right, so now Hope Floats. Yay! Okay. So we'll do Hope Floats, Little Miss Sharon, Whistle, The Real Gemini, and then Brooke. Let me grab a water. Okay. Hope floats, hope floats, hope floats. All right. Let's clear the energy. Hope floats. Tune in to Hope Floats. Hope Floats. What does Hope Float need to hear for 2025? What happened in 2024? Okay, Hope Floats. Sad news above your head. Something with work. I know. Is Corey back again? Corey, dude, what the hell? Happy New Year, Corey. This is the way you want to start off your new year, being a troll on YouTube? Like, really, Corey? Like, come on, dude. This is what you have to do? Why are you on a tarot channel coming in here on a, obviously you must watch tarot because you wouldn't be getting my channel in your feed. So you probably troll tarot channels all the time. So ridiculous. It's like, why even extend your energy to be a jerk? Okay. You know what? Let me just reshuffle that because I was talking to Corey when I pulled the card, and I want to make sure I got the right energy. I don't think I've ever pulled cards for you before, have I, Hope Floats? I know. It's weird, right? Out of all the channels on YouTube, Corey chose this one. Okay. I felt like I have never read on you. Okay. So I'm getting something about work. I'm getting about some type of sad news and some heavy thoughts for you on your head. Heavy thoughts. Every time you look in the mirror, you think this. Something with work and sad news. sending the, is that Prayer Garden PG's channel? Oh Lord. I try to watch her every now and then. It's just hard. But I'm sure she probably thinks the same thing about my channel. So in 2024, you took some type of a loss. I feel like in 2024, you took a risk, or you, something with money. Maybe you trusted somebody with money and you shouldn't have, and you took a risk on somebody, or you took a risk on a relationship, or you took a risk and it might have cost you some money. That was probably in your past. Let's see what's beneath your feet. Is any of this ringing a bell? Hope floats. Maybe needing to work on yourself. I feel like there's something that is constantly on your mind. Maybe something about work, but you also got some sad news as well. I don't know if the sad news is about work, but this is directly above your head. So this is something that's kind of floating around in your mind all the time. So there is a little sadness to you, and there is something that you're constantly, there's a repetitive thought on your mind. I'm not sure what that is yet, though. Would love Prayer Garden. Yeah. So there's like a loss of money, and then there's like unexpected money that was lost. Maybe you thought that something was coming in, or you were waiting for information to come in, and this could be something about a job. Maybe you were expecting a job to come in, or expecting good news to come in about more money or a more secure situation, and it didn't come to fruition. And you're trying to come out of that. Does any of this ring a bell? So Corey Allen is here now. Sad news is YouTube can't get the fact I'm over your ignorant tarot readers. Why are you here, Corey? Like, this is how you want to start off 2025? Being a troll? Like, you actually went in and created another account to come back in and comment on my account? You're funny. I'm cracking up! What a loser. Corey, you're cracking me up. You're such great entertainment. Okay. So is any of this ringing a bell? Are probably one income bills. Alright, sorry, I had to hide Corey's second account because he's sad little man. Sad little person. Alright, let's not think about Corey. Let's think about Hope Floats. Hope Floats. What's directly in front of Hope Floats? What's in front of Hope Floats? What's in front of her? So there is a relationship in front of you. There is something very successful about this relationship. Now, this could be a friendship, or this could be a partner. So that's directly, someone is, that's you looking in ahead, that there is some type of relationship. You're fighting to get the title of your car. Okay, that might be what it is. So you were expecting something, but it didn't come in. That's probably the car. Okay, but I do see a positive relationship in your life, Hope Floats. Do you have a significant other, or is there a positive relationship in your life? Maybe a good best friend. It could be a partner. It could be a work partner, or it could be an actual lover, right? Or someone that your boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, something like that. What's under Hope Float's feet? Oh, that card went flying. Yeah. So there is someone in your life, Hope Floats. So I got a main person. This is a gentleman, I would say, for sure. They might be in a position of power. They could work in law. They could be a police officer. They could have been in the military, something like that. This is definitely someone who's stable in your life, that you have a relationship with. Does any of this, am I on the right track? Hope floats, yes? Okay, good. So this person is disciplined, who's in your life. A very disciplined person. Male, I would say. I would say it's a male. I mean, I could be wrong, but it could be a male. Very disciplined, self-disciplined, and they're positive in your life. Now, did you guys go away, or are you looking to maybe travel more, or you want to travel more for 2025? You've been a hermit for 2 years since your mom passed. I'm sorry about that, sweetheart. So I think maybe there might be a trip in the near future for you, Hope Floats. All right, let's pull out an outcome card. Let's see what we get. Give me an outcome card for Hope Floats for 2025. Give me an outcome card for Hope Floats 2025. Well, outcome card for Hope Floats. So you have a long journey ahead of you, hon. I do feel like you've come a long way as well. So, I mean, this card is going through a metamorphosis. So there is change coming, and it's been a long time coming. I mean, I know you said it's been 2 years, but that you've been grieving. And that's how it is, hopeful. It's grieving. You never get over the loss of a parent. You never get over the loss of a child. But on this long journey, you know, grieving comes in waves. If you ever think about sitting on the ocean and you're sitting on the beach and you look out at those waves, a big wave comes in and you have an overwhelming sensation of these memories, right, that you're attached to. And, you know, they can knock you over. It's a big enough wave that it'll knock you over and you feel everything and everything feels fresh again. And then you have these little waves that come in. And, you know, you just have to figure out how to ride those waves with grieving. I say this a lot to a lot of people who are grieving, and I have lost many people in my life. And now I look forward to those waves. Even the big waves that used to be very difficult for me to deal with, grieving, now, you know, that I've lost both my parents, I lost my brother, I lost my sister. I lost them kind of back to back. Like, everyone kind of died within like a 2-year gap. Like, 2 years, mom died. 2 years, dad died. 2 years, brother died. 2 years, sister died. Like, it was like boom, 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 boom. I just got hit with death. And the only way I can tell you is you have to ride those waves like a surfer. You know, you just have to put on that surf gear, get on that surfboard, and they're going to be big waves and little waves. And now, years later, I look forward to those waves, and they're a blessing to me because I remember something and it's a good memory, you know. And that's the waves stay with me, you know. I like to sit on that beach often and ride those waves. So just have to, it never goes away. It'll always be there, but we can manage, you know. We can manage. You took care of her. You lost your eye? Oh, sweetheart. Your left eye? Things have been rough. All right, give me an outcome card. So this is the long journey. I mean, it's been a long, hard road for you, honey. Very long journey. Oops, hold on. The cards just went flying. Right eye. You know, come card for Hope Floats. So this, you just said you lost your mother, so you have a full moon in Cancer. That's motherhood. That's your mom and feeling emotions about your mom. So this is a personal issue will reach resolution. A full moon in Cancer. So this is your home life, your safe place, you know, your motherhood, fertility, things like that. Your private space. So full moon in Cancer, number 74. Okay. Things are likely to get very heated as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of emotions or feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. So this is your emotions. This is an abundance of emotions. When that moon fills up, it's filling up with those emotions, and it's going to have a release, right? So something could set you off because your emotions are a little kind of all over the place. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine energy, a feminine time for you. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about, nothing too challenging. It's just a challenge is now coming to some type of an end, meaning that the moon is filling up and getting ready to release, right? The card also suggests both that a domestic matter or a private issue will soon come to a head, and that is great. It is great time to move forward, possibly move house, moving as well, and a great time to move forward. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities and your emotions, getting them in check. It may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. Okay, so if you think about how a crab crawls on the beach, if you ever look at a crab, they're always kind of walking sideways. They're always looking at things at a different aspect and a different angle. So sometimes with that Cancer moon, you have to get into that Cancer crab. You've been a hermit. You just said that you've been a hermit. And that is a Cancer crab. He lives in his shell, his protected shell, and he isolates, right? Like a crab. But sometimes we have to come out and walk on the beach, come out of the water and walk around and get a different perspective of the land, a different perspective of the landscape. It's time to meditate and try not to be too clingy or too sulking. You've had enough of dealing with family issues. The heightened emotions of this moon in Cancer card can't be ignored because the emotions are too overpowering and too strong. Cancer is one of the moon's two home signs, along with Taurus. So astrologically speaking, the moon loves to be in this sign. In fact, she rules Cancer. This means that with this card, there is a sense that all is as it should be. Don't worry, and everything will soon be well. It's just getting your emotions in check and getting a different perspective. Think of that crab and how that crab crawls on the shore and looks at things from a different angle, a different aspect, a different outlook. Okay, I hope that helped you, Hope Floats. True crime has been your sanity, and it's really been crazy. The true crime community has been insane. Okay, so maybe, I mean, you did get like the travel card for Beneath Your Feet. Maybe, it wouldn't hurt if you try to plan a vacation of some sort, or it doesn't have to be a big vacation. It could just be a day trip somewhere. Even if you need to get out into the wilderness and get yourself into the woods and, just meditate. I would say meditate and, connect to the moon. Study the cycles of the moon. and connect to her. She's telling you that you are going through a serious emotional time right now, and these emotions are getting ready to release. And then once these emotions release, it's time to get a different perspective. Okay, who is next after Hope Floats? We have Little Miss Sharon, and then Whistle, and the Real Gemini, and Brooke. All right, Little Miss Sharon. Hi. Hi, Kyles. Yeah, Candy. It's good to see you. Happy New Year. All right. Little Miss Sharon. Little Miss Sharon. Give me the energy for Little Miss Sharon, please. Hey, Ash Cash. How you doing? Happy New Year. All right. Little Miss Sharon. Whoa. The cards are flying all over the place tonight. They always do. They like fly out of my hand. Okay, the energy for Little Miss Sharon. It's above her head. It's above her head, please. Little Miss Sharon. It's above her head. Little Miss Sharon. Little Miss Sharon. So you're coming out of some sad news that you just probably heard in 2024, and you're trying to get over some sad news. There could be a loss. There was a bereavement in your past. I've not read for you, Little Miss Sharon, so you need to tell me if I'm on the right track. Happy New Year, culture. From the West Coast, oh, you lucky duck. Okay. So there is some type of a loss here. I'm not really sure what that is yet. Oh my gosh, your horse passed. Did you... So is there a lot of money? I'm assuming because this is a lot of money. So I have a bereavement, a death. And you can see it's a coffin. I have that you just received sad news, but you were coming out of it. Like you're coming to terms with this sad news. And this is like gambling or like gaining a lot of money, but it came out in reverse. So to me, it's like you spent money. I feel like you spent money on this horse. Or there's a loss here. There is a man in your life as well that's kind of in your past. That's not as active. He's not active in your life anymore. That you're trying to get over as well. So I could have a loss of an actual death, but then I also have a man that's kind of inactive here as well. Any of that ring a bell, Little Miss Sharon? She was 25 years old. Oh my gosh. Bless his heart. I love horses so much. I watch horses like every day. I have like I think I have at least 20 channels of horse channels that I watch. What was his name? Little Miss Sharon. Tell me about this main person and her past. Tell me about this main person and her past. Tell me about this man and her past. Tell me about this man in 2024. Tell me about this man and her past. All right, did you have someone, a guy that maybe you worked with, possibly? Someone that you met with before, and you've lost contact with this man. I'm not really sure what that's about. All right, let's see what's directly in front of you. So you're working on the home, trying to get those four walls that surround you to feel safe, to feel secure again. You are focusing on making your home life feel more secure. Maybe even trying to move things around. Maybe you were thinking about redecorating, or just focusing on the home life. Because this is home. This is your private space. Working on your private space is directly in front of you for 2025, I would say, looking into the future. Okay, let's see what's beneath your feet. What's beneath your feet? What is beneath little Miss Sharon's feet? Well, there you go. Prince Shrek. Oh, he was a stallion. Okay, so there might be someone who wants to buy your home. So okay. So I have one male that was in your life but is not now in your life. I have grieving. I have money spent. I have sad news. A male that was present but is no longer present. But then I have a new male coming in that is possibly much better than the old one. More secure, more stable. This is a good guy in your life right now. Or he's below your feet, so he's below you. So I would say he's near you. Definitely near you. Any of this ringing a bell? Your two children lost their fathers. So this might be the male that came out in reverse. And then, so two males. Is one of the deaths with their fathers a little bit more complicated? The one beneath your feet? Did he have money? Did one of the fathers have money? They seem like they both were pretty successful, but one is more successful than the other. Who don't want any men. Yeah. Is there something with money with one of the fathers? I don't know. Tell me about this man beneath her feet. I mean, the first card that came out was basically sadness and bereavement. Like, that you're grieving. There's a lot of death around you. A lot of sad news. And death. Okay, so he must have, I feel like with your one of your child's father that passed away, there's going to be something. If they have a wife or a stepmom, you're going to have issues with a stepmom, or one of these deaths is going to be a pain in the ass. I don't know which one. Most of my exes have passed. One father did have to pay out. Something's going to be up with that. I'm not really sure, but there's going to be something with maybe your children are going to have to fight someone that might be greedy with the money or property of one of your children's fathers. So you might have to be dealing with some of that for 2025. Like a will, like your kids getting protected from the will, I would say. Okay. That payout is okay. That's good. That's good. That's good news. Okay. Tell me, give me an outcome card for little Miss Sharon. Give me an outcome card for little Miss Sharon. Outcome card for Miss Sharon. Confidence is your key to success. So this is the Leo. This is putting yourself forward, putting your self-worth forward. And this is a new moon, so this is taking action, like putting something into fruition, making something happen. Something that you've been thinking about, making it come to fruition. So let's look up new moon in Leo. 50. Confidence is the key to your success with the new moon in Leo card. This card heralds the start to a new cycle for you. When you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as a king or a queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. So this is you working on the house. So for me, this is about you trying to deal with the house and being more confident about what you need to get done with the house. And if you're willing to sell, if you want to sell the house, you know, this is telling you to be confident about the projects that you have ahead. So asking about a creative project you're working on, alternatively, it can be a herald good news or a new start for one of your children. Make time to have fun. It's time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light from within. The moon of the sun of Leo shines. Like the sun reflects off the sun shines onto the moon, and the moon is shining into you, kind of thing, right? So let your light shine. Have some pride in yourself. Spoil yourself because you've earned it. You've been through a lot. So don't hesitate, to spend a little on yourself. Go to the hair salon. Go get a pedicure, go get a manicure, spend time in nature, to take care of yourself and heal yourself. Be brave-hearted. You're stronger than you think, little Miss Sharon. You are much stronger than you think, and have the confidence to be successful for the things that you want to put into, the things that you want to put into action. They will come to fruition with confidence. So, and taking care of yourself and pampering yourself a little because you've been through a lot, okay? All right, so let's go to the next one on my list. Just trying to get through everybody because we'll be here all night. Okay, so next is Whistle, and then the Real Gemini, and then Brooke, and then the list is closed. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, So, yeah, I've done a lot of readings. Okay, so let's see. Whistle. Let's do whistle. Off. Sharon. Whistle. All right. I don't think I've ever done a reading for you, Miss Whistle. Whistle while you lurk. If anyone's interested in Whistle's channel, she has her own channel on YouTube. She's great. I love all her little clips. All right. Your energy. All right, Whistle. Let's see what you got going on. I hope that helped you, little Miss Sharon. I'm really sorry about all the loss that you've been surrounded by. What's going on with Whistle? Let's read Whistle's energy. What's going on above Whistle's head? What's above Whistle's head? What's above Whistle's head? What's going on above her head? What's above her? What's above Whistle's head? Huh. All right, so you got some sad news too. What the heck? Everybody kind of got this card. This has kind of been a repetitive card. Some melancholy, feeling a little sad about some news that you got. It's above you. It's on your mind. Some sad news recently. What's going on above her head? So there has been an increase of money here. Or could be more working, taking a risk, and that risk kind of paying off. Do you work, Whistle? Do you have a job? Yep, everything's going to be okay, little Miss Sharon. Maybe is something going on with your job, Whistle? Or maybe something with your spouse's job? Maybe something with income? It could be you took a risk on something with income or property, and it's paid off. Something's paid off. Whatever that was. Something's paid off for you. Something you were waiting on has paid off. I'm not really sure. All right. So there have been some gloomy thoughts in the past for 2024. Maybe there was some gloomy thoughts in the past. Nope, you're happy as can be. Maybe I'm not feeling you're picking up on the right energy here. Whistle's energy. Whistle's energy. Whistle way work. When's your birthday, Whistle? What sign are you? When's your birthday, honey? You had a hard time with Christmas? So are these the gloomy thoughts that you were having? You're Virgo. Okay. That's why you like to do those little projects. Working with your hands. Mercury is working with your hands. Your planet is Mercury. And how you like to have them so perfect. And how you're really good at making little things like that you do. Mercury is smaller, working with smaller things. Virgo is perfectionist. What's directly in front of Whistle's energy? What is she looking forward to? What is Whistle looking forward to? 2025. What is Whistle looking forward to in 2025? Yeah. So that's probably what that was, is, you know, you were feeling overwhelmed emotions around Christmas. Christmas is really hard for a lot of people. It's really hard. So are there children in your life, but you don't get to see them much? And you want to start seeing these children more? You're looking forward to seeing children, but they're not, I don't know. Is there children in your life? Yeah. Maybe you don't get to see these children or this child as much as you would want to. I'm not sure. Okay, so there's the child. And do you not get to see her as much anymore? That's what I'm thinking. And you want to. You're looking forward to seeing her. Is how I would look at that. Okay. Yeah. My daughter reminds me of summer as well too. When not now, I mean, but when my daughter was 5, my daughter had that blonde hair and big blue eyes too. What is beneath? So there is some heavy thoughts on your mind. Something that you're trying to get over. There are thoughts that you're trying to step over. There's something here. There's some type of blockage with gloomy thoughts. And these thoughts kind of creep into your mind a lot. Let me get an outcome card for 2025. There is a repetitive kind of gloomy thought that I would say it's a repetitive nature thought. And you're really trying to let it go. You're really trying to get over it, but it's just difficult. Aww. Well, I feel like with the little girl, she's in reverse. So you're not seeing her or connecting with her as much as you want to, and you're sad about this. And there is some type of repetitive thought, some type of repetitive nature thought process in your mind that, you know, you're struggling getting over that. Give me an outcome card. Give me an outcome card. Give me an outcome card, please. Whistle. Yeah, there is some type of grief. There's some type of grief for your outcome card, but there is some positive information coming in. Have you been waiting on some communication from somebody? Because this is like, it says letter, but I mean, this is like really getting, maybe it's with the little girl. You're going to get good news about her, but there is some good news coming in. But overall, there is this undertone, Whistle, of dealing with something that is repetitive in nature. You have had gloomy thoughts in the past, but there is something that's kind of like always kind of there, kind of like every time you look in the mirror you think something, but I'm not sure what that is. And you are trying to move past that. You are trying to hurdle over that. But you will, for this card, you will be getting good news. So let's read what that is. Number 7. And then we'll pull a moon card. So this card is all about communication. You will receive a letter or a postcard, an email or a text, or you'll get a phone call soon. The card itself does not reveal whether it will be a happy message or what kind of message it will be, but you will be receiving some type of information. So maybe something that you've been sad about, you're going to get a text or an email or a phone call that's going to end up being positive. So I don't have it next to a property card because it says something about, could be something about documents or records, but I feel like it's something that you've been sad about is going to come. You're going to get good news soon. All right, so let's pull a moon card. I hope some of this is making sense. You know what it is? Oh, good. Okay. Good. See, it's like hard because like when you've never read on someone, like you're doing it for the first time. It's like reading cards for someone blindfolded, and you're hoping that this resonates because then you feel like. Then you feel crazy because like you're seeing something here on the cards, but you know I've never read for you, so it's kind of like I don't know. It's like trying to read someone's energy with your blindfolders on. Not sure why that card is in there. That's from another deck. Why is that card in there? An outcome card for Whistle. Oh. Outcome card for Whistle. Outcome card for Whistle. Outcome card for Whistle. Okay, a time for giving, a time to give rather than take. So the new moon in Virgo. And interesting because you're a Virgo. Okay, so 78. You are good enough, Whistle. See that? You are good enough. Oh no, is it a new moon? Wait, new moon in Virgo. I did full moon in Virgo. Wait a second. New moon. $52. Okay. A time to give rather than take, the new moon in Virgo. When this card comes up, it is time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that restart a clever one. that simple and well organized, like the typical Virgo, right? Virgos also has a strong health aspect to it. If you've been unwell, this card suggests that you put your health first. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies, so add these into your routines. However, you have been feeling. If a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you are overanalyzing things, are being too critical. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think more about what you can do for others. Recommend healthy morning and evening routines when you attune your energy to the moon. Gradual improvements are coming your way. Pay attention to details if you want success without being overcritical, right? Pay attention to details, but don't overanalyze or be overcritical with every little detail. Be of service to others, and love and money will follow. The person you're asking about is reliable. The teaching of this card is Virgo is all about health, service, and to analyze this energy is precise and has a feel of the harvest about it. So give, take, push, pull, yin and yang, right? That whole energy is trying to get imbalanced. And, you know, I know it's like, don't focus so much on the little things and don't be too hypercritical, because there is a change coming, and with this new moon, with this card showing up as a new moon, that is new energy and coming up with new ideas to put something into action so something can come to fruition out of it, right? It's taking action for a new action plan. Okay, so that is Whistle's reading. Next we have the Real Gemini and Brooke, and then I am done for the night. Is the Real Gemini here, or is everybody still here? I hope that resonated with you, Whistle. Oh, you're welcome. I really hope that was good. And good news is coming. That's another thing. Good news is coming. Okay. Is the Real Gemini still in here? If the Real Gemini is not still here, I can get her later. And then I can do Brooke. Real Gemini, are you still in here, sweetheart? Thanks for being here, guys. Real Gemini and Brooke. Everybody might be asleep. It's like 4 in the morning. I'm just like wide awake. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad that you guys let me try it with this deck. I've not really used the Kipler deck that much. It's very different from tarot, isn't it? It's a whole other vibe from tarot. But I thought it was nice to kind of switch it up a little bit. But even, you know, it still tells a lot. This Kipler deck tells a lot. I mean, this is the deck that I use, guys, for myself. Like, sometimes if I can't get someone to do a reading for me, like I'll usually ask Ziggy or Virgo things, or, you know, I'll ask Missy to do a reading for me, something like that. But if I don't have anyone, this is the deck that I grab, and I put this card in the middle, and then I see what's surrounding me, because it kind of gives, I don't know, reading for yourself can be very hard. So I'll do this deck for myself. It usually gives me a spot-on reading for me personally. So I'm really glad that the readings are resonating with you guys. All right, so if Brooke or the real Gemini aren't here, does anyone else? Is Brooke or the real Gemini here? If not, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off for the night. And I'll get Brooke later. I can call her, and I can call the real Gemini. Because it's 4 in the morning. I didn't realize it was this late. But I still have them on the list. So let me add that on here. So we'll get Brooke and I won't forget them for the new year. You know, I wanted to try to get everybody's readings, give everybody a free reading for the new year. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys go. You guys have a good night, okay? I hope you have a happy new year, and you enjoy your family and friends, and make the best of it this year. Yeah, me too, little Miss Sharon. I'm really glad you're here. All right, good night, everyone. I'll do the real Gemini and Brooke next time. I think they fell asleep. All right, love all of you. Be good to one another. Be kind to one another. Sleep well. Good night.